If you're a business owner or operator, you're probably stuck between two extremes right now. On the one side, you're using ChatGPT to write emails. On the other, you think you need to hire developers to build a massive second brain in your company. Both approaches miss the point. High-performing companies view automation differently. They see it as a hierarchy, a stack of 3 distinct layers, and once you understand these layers, you stop playing with the tools and start building actual leverage. Automation isn't one thing. It's a stack of 3 distinct layers: in-app automation, the split-screen assistant, and workflow automation. Most problems happen when companies try to skip layers, or worse, try to build the top of the pyramid without a foundation. Let's break down the stack. Layer 1 is the most ignored: in-app automation. Tools you already pay for, ClickUp, Notion, HubSpot, now have AI built directly into them. I know, when these features first launched during the AI hype, they were mostly fluff. But today, they are legitimate tools in your stack. This layer requires zero code, zero setup, zero hiring. It's simply a habit change, moving from typing to clicking. This layer removes the noise from your system. On its own, this won't transform your business, but it removes friction. It allows you to edit rather than to start from scratch. And that alone saves hours. Layer 2 is where AI stops being a toy and starts being a co-pilot. This is contextual assistance. The mistake that everyone makes is using AI as a better form of Google. The win is using it as a context-aware partner who lives just to the side of your screen. You need to load it with your context, your pricing models, your SOPs, your tone of voice. You don't automate the entire process here because the work still requires human judgment. You are automating the drafting, the structuring, the thinking. This allows you to move faster without losing control. And AI browsers just make this step easier, but they're the same thing. And finally, layer 3, workflow automation. This is the heavy lifting. This is where work stops depending on human attention entirely. Events trigger systems and systems talk to systems. A lead comes in, it's qualified by AI, routed to the CRM, and the sales team is notified on Slack, all within a couple of seconds. This is not about working faster. This is about building a machine that runs consistently whether you're awake or asleep. For every hour you invest in setting up a system that runs without you in the middle, you gain dozens, if not hundreds of hours down the road. Now, here's the constraint that applies to every single layer. You cannot automate what you haven't defined. Automation does not fix a broken process, and if your workflow is a mess, AI just helps you create a mess at the speed of light. Or worse, it creates something you haven't intended. Before you touch N8N, before you build an agent, you need clarity on 3 things: what triggers the work, what decisions happen in the middle, and what does done actually look like. Once you have that map, the automation becomes obvious. Without it, it's just expensive chaos. So stop using AI without a plan and start asking, which layer is my business ready for? Some of you need to clean up layer 1. Many of you are underutilizing layer 2, and some are trying to force layer 3 before you even have a process map in place. We're going to talk about exactly how you build these layers and how to map your processes in the next few videos, so stay tuned.